Catherine Moss, how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
I sincerely hope that we can actually be heard.
Mm-hmm. Careful, because that was really loud.
Was it really loud?
You moving the headphones, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about the headphones like clicking. Well, it shouldn't be that
No,
loud.
it's because it squeaked. So
Oh.
I heard it.
Oh. Technology.
Yes, we are trying a different mic setup, so definitely give us feedback.
Yeah, give us some feedback in the comments. That would be awesome. Trying a couple of new things here and there. And we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
I'm not technologically advanced, but this is simple enough that we can figure it out.
Yeah, because from my end, it still sounds like I'm far away, but I can't know for sure. So.
Exactly. In fact, hey Chet, how you doing, brother? Let me know if Kat's voice actually sounds like it's next to the mic, or if it sounds like it's way far away. This
is the normal level that I like to talk at, so we'll see if that sounds like I'm far away.
And hopefully, I got the little background music going. I've got one central mic that's for both of us, so that way we don't get crazy echo.
But it is not centralized. It is on his table, not mine. So
that's right. So it does sound like Kat's a little bit far away.
Don't move it, please. Leave it so that we can see what's happening.
Well, Chet is telling me that you sound like you're at a distance.
Okay, thank you.
So here's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm gonna mute my microphones because when I pick it up and move it around, it's going to sound like an earthquake. Hey, thanks, Stan. Yeah, I appreciate that. It's good to see you, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna mute my my mic for a second just so I can move it right in between the two of us, and we'll see if that sounds a little bit better. I'll be right back. Enjoy this nice little spacey elevator music. All right, and we're back.
It's a little bit more centralized now.
Yeah, I got the mic right in between the two of us, so hopefully I sound like if I sound just as far away as Kat does, maybe if we're both far away, it'll sound the same. So I'll get a vote from you guys. You guys can tell me if why bill for only $200? You have to form your microphone in the form of a question. It kind of switched. Now I sound like I'm far away.
Yeah.
That's okay. There's a couple different settings on the mic, like the different patterns. So we'll figure out which one is best while we're sketching, and hopefully you can both hear us, or you can hear us both. I tell you, man, what would we do without you guys? We need help. We need all the help we can get. Kevin, I'll take Kat for 1,000. Yes. Alex Trebek is live.
May I change the directional in the mic?
Yeah, sure. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna let Kat just change something real quick with the settings on the mic. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back.
Okay, I wanted to
Let's-
try this to see to pick up different directions.
Little multi-directional. We'll spend like the first 12 hours of this live stream just setting up the microphone.
Yeah. Soon we will just be professional enough to have 2 different offices.
And Kevin would be correct about this. I would indeed be the Mr. Clean spokesman. All right, Chet says, there, don't touch the mic. Like right there. That's the spot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, so I'm going to leave the setting where it is, and I'm going to draw a circle around where she's placed the microphone in the room, and that's where we're going to set it every single time.
Crime scene A for the mic.
Yes, it's going to be crime scene A. Andrew, it's good to see you, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to be sketching some of that Nero book tonight. That's what we're going to be working on. The Monday Maus for the hour that we're going to be on tonight. I'll be working on that. I'm not sure what Kat has on her screen, but we're going to find out.
I'm going to be working on a new banner today because I need to order new banners for this year.
Terry says he's going to be hearing this music in his nightmares tonight. Okay, it does get repetitive.
The elevator music.
Yeah, it's this little elevator music. It's like I think it loops. It's like 10 seconds long or something.
Oh yeah, it's like you should make it a little quieter then.
Every once in a while. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to turn the music down a little bit, and I'm going to try my best.
What level is it at right now?
I'm going to try my best to remember to actually change it every now and then. It's set to 27.
Set it to 10.
I'm going to set it down to. I'll meet you in the middle. I'm going to set it down to 16. But I can't hear it at all in my headphones. Is the music completely gone for you guys? Not that the music is the most important thing, but while we're sketching, sometimes we get quiet. We're looking down at the paper, and that music is the only thing that will let you know that we're still alive.
Dead cold silence.
Yeah, I love the dead cold silence of space.
Yeah.
Like, in the studio, you can't hear anybody scream or talk or draw. Yes. There's going to be lots of Nero action going on in this book. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so the music is still there somewhere. Okay, as long as you guys can hear it a little bit. Oh, Terry says he can't hear it at all. See, that's what I thought, because I was my headphones kind of sound like it just went away. Here, I'll change the song since I'm turning it up a tiny bit. StreamYard is it's okay. It's learning how to use it, We'll get by with a little help from our friends. All right, Terry says it's back. We're good. Now it's gone. Now it's back.
It's very, very quiet.
Okay, Chet says that he hears it now. That's cool. All right, well, happy Monday, guys. We're starting another new week. Got this book to finish, and I'm actually thinking that the Nero X Reborn #3 issue will be complete. Probably if it's not by this weekend, then it's going to be definitely next weekend. So we're kind of like working on pages a little bit out of order, so you can like just keep it fun, keep it fresh. And I've been catching up on the commissions list really well, so I appreciate everybody being patient with that, because I really want to do my best with each one. I don't want to rush through any of them and not give them my best. But there's so many like really cool ones, like a lot of cool ideas that I'm looking forward to, so I'm super happy about that. It's there. It's just very, very quiet. Oh, dude, yeah, Gabriel's piece came out so great, and your cover is awesome, dude. It's like I can't wait to see these books in print. And Tom's already been for anybody that tunes in a little bit later and hear me talking about Tom. Tom is our fearless publisher over at Committed Comics. He's been doing lots of behind the scenes stuff while we've been catching up with actually working on the book. So he's been printing the sticker sheet, which I had to finish some graphics for and finish some colors for. He's been printing trading cards. There's all the different stretch goal materials. He's been really busy. He's multitasking a lot. So more power to you, Tom. I'm gonna have to. I think I owe him a Coke.
You owe him a pie.
Yes, we owe him a pie.
Pie.
Definitely, Andrew. You kidding? Yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. Just see all those covers, see all that artwork. And I think Gabriel's piece is actually on the inside back cover, so he's going to be in every single issue. I got some other pinups in the back from some fine folks. I think I'll get some graphics set up for next week, so that way I can just kind of flash some graphics up on the screen, so you can kind of see how things are looking. And maybe I'll take a look at, Kat tonight is working on, because we our banners are crazy old, so we're working on some new graphics.
Crazy old, my goodness.
Yeah, we're working on some new banner material. So, but Free Comic Book Day is coming up, and we have Tidewater Comic Con coming up in May also. So yeah, we gotta work on some new banners. So Kat's actually ahead of me in that department. So that's what she's working on tonight. So when she's ready, she'll turn on her screen so you can see what she's working on. Hers is looking dope. I really like the way hers.
And of course, this is the exact moment that Waffle is scratching at the door.
Of course. Fearless Waffle, the studio dog. But he was outside just a little while ago, right? I
have no idea. I was reading.
He was outside a little while ago. You want me to take him out real quick?
No, I can do it.
Mr. Waffle.
I can get him back into the house faster than you can.
That's true. She's the mama, so. Fear.
Nope, it's just a tree and a stern tone.
Yeah, I usually have to swindle him back into the house using a squeaky toy of some kind. Ken, good to see you, man. We've been testing out our microphones, and Kat's going to be heading out because Waffle's got to go out for a second.
You can check me out of the room real quick because it's going to start coming through my phone.
That's fine. It seems to be just fine. So it's all bueno in the hood. All right, Kat's going to be back in a little bit. But hey, I'll turn on my screen here real quick. See what we got going on here. Like I said, I've been working on random out of order pages. But it has been working out pretty good. Let me see if the little light will help me out a little bit. Not the mama. Yeah, Kat is gonna. She's right when we get going. That's when Waffle started scratching at the door, and he's like, "Yeah, maybe I need to go out now." And I was just like, "That's not what a studio dog's supposed to do." Oh, dude, I'm so proud of this thing. I need to find out. Maybe I'll throw it in the chat later. The artist that I actually bought this from. Oh, I had to get it, man. I couldn't say no. Full size full-size dagger. But check out the different angles on this thing. This thing is super cool, super cool. I've seen a bunch of these, like different companies make them, but and I don't like it, all chrome and stuff. This one's like kind of like worn metal, like it's been through the mill a little bit, but like this poured resin on the side, and it came out sweet. It's exactly what I was hoping it would be. So I'll stick that over there. But yeah, this thing that was a lot of fun. I've been wanting a freaking decent Thundercat sword for let me think now. Since childhood. Now, just so you see what's going on here. We got Evil Nera fighting our Nera. And this is, like I said, I'm penciling these out of order. This is actually page 9. So this is what it looks like. Now, you know what? I'll show you guys. It's kind of like, this is the way the book gets laid out. Just so I can erase and go back and change and rework. So I just keep on. So I have a tiny comic book. Until we get back here to the pinup pages that fill up the back of the book. Hey, look, Andrew. Gabriel's piece is going to be right there on that last one. And your cover is going to be right there. Guys, I got things planned out. I know how to plan things out as long as I do it in miniature. You know that guy does the regular sword too, and I'm tempted to get that too. But I wanted to get the dagger first because I've seen the dagger way less. Like I've hardly ever seen an actual Thundercat dagger that I liked well enough to spend money on it. And actually, over the years, I haven't even seen one. It's like it's only recently in the last couple of years that I've seen other companies or other individual artists actually making them. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yes, art, finally. Oh, you're talking about, hey Kevin, are you talking about what's on my little art table here? Yeah, just I'll show you what this is. Yeah, it's a kind of, I Mod Podged a bunch of things together. It's just a drawing board that I use. It's got some foam on the back. I guess Mod Podging just cut together a bunch of different comic book images just randomly. It's underneath a piece of plexi. I don't know if you could see that. But I put it together myself. It was Mad Max style. I needed something that I can draw at shows when I go to conventions and stuff, because this is exactly what I do at conventions. Conventions always have a flat table like this, and it's always really horrible to draw on because somebody's always shaking the table, and I just can't. It's nicer to have an angle like a little lap table like this. But it does not light up. It would be cool if it did, but I don't need it to light up. It'll be at the club. But yeah, I love this. There's like a really simple solution for an everyday problem. I'm glad that I made it though. I'm glad I took the time to make it. It made shows so much better, so I can actually draw and sketch at shows. I sort of got the idea from when I used to work at I used to work at SeaWorld drawing caricatures. I did that for a couple of years, and we used to have these lap tables that would sit at an angle, at a canted angle.
We have returned.
Oh, Cat has returned. I was just telling everybody about my art table.
Which one?
The one that I'm drawing on.
Ah.
I made it together. I put it together from stretcher boards. These are frames that you're supposed to use. You put them together so that you can stretch a canvas on them. But I cut a piece of plexi, the same exact size of the board, stuck it on top, made it all fancy underneath. Chet's asking me if it lights up. It does not light up. But you know what? One day I may get a little extra fancy and I'll make this thing light up. Yeah, move the camera a little bit this way. There we go. Maybe you can see what I'm doing slightly better. So is Waffle good? Is Waffle all right?
He is trying to talk some smack to the baby possum in the yard.
You know, it's not like we live too far off the beaten track. You know, like we don't live in the woods. We kind of like live in suburbia. You know? But we do have like everything here. There's possums, there's rabbits, we actually have some buzzards, some vultures. We have some hawks. Just enough to make it scary. Ah, Cat Mouse is live. Word. Yeah, she has been killing it. She's been doing some colors. She's doing all the coloring for the Nira X #3 issue. So I am looking forward to being able to show some of that off. I think Tom's going to want to post some of that on the Kickstarter page before we post it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. He was just at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City this past weekend. So he has been a busy dude. Oh, dude, the squirrels here, man. We got quite a few squirrels.
Waffle loves it.
Still freaks me out. Yeah, Waffle actually keeps the squirrels at bay. They talk shit to each other constantly. He goes back there and he shows them what's what. But I am surprised that the rabbits are still around. I didn't think, it was a long time ago. It's been years now.
Well, they constantly make more, so.
Yeah, but I was thinking like the weather or like, it's like how much food they have. We live pretty across the street from a lake, so.
They eat grass, Dad.
That's true. They're surrounded by suburban grass.
Like they eat clovers.
You make a good point.
It's not like some like domesticated bunny just got out, although that does happen. Where it's like these are wild bunnies. They're not feral bunnies.
Feral.
Like these bunnies are meant to be in the wilds.
We go out there and there's like some feral bunnies just foaming at the mouth. It's like, we're afraid to leave our house.
Yeah. Well, do you know the difference between wild and feral?
I'm assuming feral is worse.
No, it's not.
What is
it's just a term. A wild animal is an animal that's supposed to be in the wild, like a fox.
Okay.
Like they're not a pet. A feral animal is a pet that got out and now lives in the wild. So
a feral. No.
A feral animal is an animal that, like pigeons. Pigeons are feral. They're domesticated, but they're just everywhere because nobody takes care of them, and people think that they're wild now.
What? So a feral animal is an animal that is domesticated,
yes,
and it just doesn't have a human house to live in.
Yes, like pigeons.
It's out and about. So I always thought feral was like
Not rabid, like
Yeah, I'm thinking like rabbit. You know, it's
No.
like these are the zombie rabbits.
no.
I'm talking about feral
yeah,
rabbits.
Yeah, it's like that term is misused a lot.
It's not like how people misuse the word like, ooh, literally. That's literally, because that means
Everyone has used it so differently than its original intended use that the Oxford Dictionary has changed it because it's a different meaning now.
See, you see what happens.
They have not done that with feral.
Just so you know, I am going to be drawing some pants on Evil Nera here. Just bear with me. Bear.
Waffle,
I said
baby. Waffle has
it's a teaser
technique.
for Tom.
Waffle has a technique where if a little, like one little scratch doesn't get us, like one little paw on the leg, he will stretch up as far as he can and then slowly drag his nails down whatever is on your person.
Yeah, Waffle is he knows how to get people's attention. Hello, Jim. Welcome to our motley crew, our ragtag fugitive fleet. That's a Galactica reference. Tis the season for Tom. Yeah, Tom's. I don't know how many more shows he's got for the rest of this year, but he usually has a fair amount of shows. He tries to make as many as he freaking can. And of course, Waffle is over here. He's trying to get my attention. He's a good boy. He knows we're working. He knows we're drawing right now.
He will succumb to his fate soon.
Yeah, you've gotten those line weights like really tight on your whack-em, on your weak home. I like those line weights a lot.
Thank you. I always get imposter syndrome being just like, I suck. I should just give up. But then I'm just like, oh, wait.
I'm gonna stop.
Yeah. I think every human experiences that on a level.
Yeah, it's a people thing. Wow, look at me changing the music between these 8 songs that they give me to choose from. Yeah, StreamYard doesn't. They make things easy to do, but it's not like a million choices. Maybe if I upgrade later in my life. Alpha level, gold level. All right. They're both having a fairly bad time, but it is a fight.
Still aesthetic.
Indeed, Ken. That does explain Will Ferrell. How about that Johnny Depp, though,
Oh my goodness, this can of worms.
Dude. It is such a can of worms. I feel bad that it has to be gone through.
I just feel bad that since Johnny can't like digest media since he's in court right now, that he can't see all of the glorious memes coming out like supporting him.
I know, right?
Where it's like, it's okay.
Like, it's all right.
And it's also a little bit weird because they're right up here in Fairfax in Virginia. So I'm just like,
that is
so
weird.
I'm just like,
yeah.
the fact that I know that Johnny Depp is like driving distance from us is a little surreal.
Yeah, he is not that far away in the big picture of things right now.
Along with most of the time, I don't know where he is. So the fact that I know where he is weird.
I know where he is right now.
To an extent. I think I could break it down to like a 5-mile radius.
We know where you are, Johnny.
No, never, ever do that to people, ever.
I know, right? That's horrible.
The fact that some people feel justified in doing that is insane to me.
There's a lot of panels in this book that are nice and jagged and freehand. Makes me feel good. Let's see here. So I've got to draw a little bit more on that panel. But sometimes drawing in the panel borders while you're in between thoughts ends up being a good thing. So. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. Always.
You watch the speed painting videos and you would think I drew way, way faster than this. You would think. Mostly. I think this ruler is killing this pen. Oh, you don't even know, man. It's hours and hours and hours. A lot of time gets spent at the old drawing table. By the time I leave the drawing table, I usually have to shave again. My beard has grown out. Waffle finally gave in. He's quiet in the background.
Which makes me suspicious.
He's like, they're drying. I'll have to hang out here for a minute. He's got his favorite spots in the studio he likes to go to. And that page goes through a couple of steps too before it actually makes it over to Cat for colors. I throw it up in Dropbox, and then I have to finish doing some ink touch-ups, some cleanup. If there's any little gray effects or whatever, I throw in there. Sometimes the white ink gets drawn in digitally just because it comes out really nice. Oh, look at that border. It's so nice. And there's my dog.
There he goes. For what reason?
One will never know. I'll go see him real quick. I gotta get my other pen. I need my marker. I need my Le marker.
He's a crazy little boy.
He is. I gotta get.
He probably heard like a pen drop down the street.
Oh, for sure. What you doing, buddy? He's on the stairwell. He's keeping us safe. It is kind of weird taking my headphones off and then I don't hear any of the music. It's like, nobody's watching. Yeah, see, that's what happens. Like the tips of the pen, I mean, the pens are awesome. They're so great to work with. But like, look at what happens to, like, even just on the ruler. Oh, where's my guy? There's my guy. It's like, let's see here. Just eats up the tip of the vase. There's a big notches on the side of the pen. But I will use them until they are dead. Until they're Wayne Detsky. Get every last little bit of blood out of these pens.
Are you done, Waffle? You done?
Yes, Waffle good?
Giving him some chin scratches.
Mr. Dog. Mr. Waffle Alexander Maus.
His full legal name.
I think what's also cool is that Waffle and Cat actually share the same exact birthday. That is crazy. I love that. Hey, buddy. Yeah, let's see what Waffle. See what Mr. Waffle needs over here. Set this over here. Come here, buddy. Good Mr. Dog. Look at Mr. Dog. There's Mr. Dog. Waffle Alexander Maus. Look right here.
Hey, Waffle.
Look right here.
Hi.
Whoop, whoop. He's like, what's up with this rim light? Like, this isn't my OnlyFans. Hey, buddy. What's going on, buddy? So anyways, when you support the art, you're really supporting this little guy.
Supporting the family.
I know. For only 10 cents a day, you can send this pup to college. He can get a job. He gets the best chicken food. He's like, I wish to buy lots of raw meat, please. All right, buddy. I'm going to have to put you down, all right? Yeah? I'm going to put you down.
He's like, what?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. And that was Waffle. There you go, Mr. Dog. He's a good pup. Alrighty, let me see what I got here. Let's see where we are. Let's see how we did, Mr. Napier. That's another reason I gotta digitally clean up some of this stuff. Sometimes that ruler picks up ink and messes with my pages. Yeah, according to my blueprint here, if you gotta have Nero back here, so it's like, all right, I got lazy. I didn't draw Nero back here yet, so can't have a fight without two people. No, dude, you're right. You're right about that. I am spoiled. You know what though? Digital doesn't make things any faster, but dude, it's definitely a magic tool. Because 20 years ago, I invested a lot more in whiteout and white paint than than ever. But being able to digitally clean up stuff, yeah, that's the Jimmy Jam.
Oh, and for me, I don't just do digital art. I also do traditional art. So it would be the decision of the commissioner. So if you get something that's digital, there's not going to be any physical copy. It's just the digital. But if you get a traditional piece, then of course you get the original piece.
That's right. Yeah. Thanks, Ken. Thanks for that. Because that's an excellent question. That question does come up.
Mm-hmm. But it's really
good.
Important. But it's super duper good for like styles like this, and if you don't feel like paying postage, because I've had people from other countries where it's just like the postage would have been like half the commission price because they're just halfway around the world. So be getting something digital, they can still get something cool, but they don't have to even worry about shipping.
It really depends on what flavor you want. I like digital because we have more choices. There's another way of doing things. So I like it.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't have enough space to display or store traditional art anymore, so it's a lot easier to just collect digital art.
Yeah, you caught me slacking. I'm drawing her back there. I can't not have her in the back of the scene. It's like, who knocked me down? We'll never know.
I was looking to check up on Muff, and he's comfortably trying to sleep on a pillow. So,
Mr. Dog.
yeah, Dad set up like a little nook for him by the window so that he jumps up on an ottoman and then he jumps up on a pillow and then he can just look outside and judge all of our neighbors.
Which he does. He absolutely judges each and every one.
Oh, did you hear me talking about you?
Hey, now he's walking around.
He's patrolling.
I'm assuming you can hear his little nails walking across the floor.
His little feety meaties.
There, he's starting to take shape. It's amazing how much time it takes to do a page, and a lot of the pages, like, in order to read them, it's like seconds. It's like you're just breezing by.
Oh my goodness, I think about that constantly. Or it's like I'm spending so much time on just one little bit, and somebody's gonna look and like glance, and then just move on.
Yeah, that was great. Bye bye.
Where's the rest? And
See you later.
The
Bye.
rest?
See you later. Bye.
Oh my goodness. No one's gonna. I don't think a lot of people are gonna catch your.
Oh no, for sure.
Catch
I was just enjoying the attitude.
Oh my goodness. Of Aaron from Game Grumps' impression of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which is amazing.
Only because I make you listen to Game Grumps, I think, every day.
It's true. She does. She makes me listen to Game Grumps daily.
I really like
But it's perfect to put in the background while we're doing some stuff.
It's only because I love them. Sorry.
Only because.
Only.
These are very compromising positions. These people keep on finding themselves in.
My goodness. However, did they end up like that?
I don't know. But when Cyber Angels fight, I can't help it. This is just how they fight.
So everyone fights, apparently.
They use the Cyber Angels as reference. It's
oh my
a fight.
god, I'm fighting. I better reference my my handbook for how I should look. It's like I make fun of you, but I get it. It's just nice to make fun of you.
I'm going through all these shit. Now I've got to erase a bunch of stuff that I already drew. I want to make all the characters transparent so that way none of the drawing is wasted.
Ever.
Kevin is absolutely right. They run my life, dude. But I wouldn't have it any other way, am I right?
Hello, Dawn.
Hey, Don, how you doing? You caught us. You caught us drawing. The Mouse House in full effect. Yes, and welcome to our chill drawing stream. We talk for small amounts of time, and then we're quiet for long amounts of time.
So enjoy these casual bongos as you wait.
I know, right?
If you want to turn into like a PBS. Thanks to viewers like you.
Thanks. I know. Thanks for your support.
Okay, what part to do next? Oh, there's so much. I'm just like, just pick a piece and then just keep going.
Just keep swimming.
Okay. Just one bite at a time.
I gotta make sure to make all these shapes like really cool because I know who the person coloring it is.
Just make sure that some of them connect. Luckily, Dad's stuff is usually really fun to color, usually. Sometimes things get pretty crazy and I'm just like, really?
It's the craziness.
It has been 0 days since my dad last beatboxed and reset the timer.
I can't help it.
I feel like if you were a video game character, your character would just start slowly beat like they would sit crisscross applesauce and then they would just start beatboxing.
All right, here's a better look at the panels. So you're looking at it sideways the whole time, so it's like okay, now it's a fight. Now we're fighting.
Oh, but that's a good question, Kevin. Usually, there's not something like in particular, like an object that I don't like coloring. It's usually within the context of it being a comic book, where somebody's layout just isn't cohesive with like good storytelling, in my opinion. Because it's like you don't have to draw the background of something in every single page for the entire book, where it's just like, oh, all of New York is in the background, and it's like, oh, really, just all of New York? I have to every single window, every single brick, oh my gosh,
your 8-hour page just turned into a 3-day page.
Yeah, and it's a bit, and it's like, and it's fine, because usually, like, because I've colored something where it's like all of New York is in the background, and depending on the artist, they either make it really fun or they make it agonizing. It's like there's been artists where they make it really fun, where it's like it's stylized, like it's very easy to tell what things are. That's usually my biggest issue, is when I'm looking at the artwork and I can't tell where like a person ends and a building begins. That's usually my biggest pet peeve, is just I can't tell what things are, because either it's just like the environmental storytelling just didn't get the point across. And so I always have to read the script being just like, is it day? Is it an I? What's happening?
Hey, my friend, I'm glad you learned how to comment. Yeah, throw some questions our way if you have any questions.
We love input.
Yeah, love input, because we draw all day. We don't know what to talk about.
we don't talk all day. We just draw.
we don't talk all day. We draw all day. So,
and I'm pretty sure
I'm glad you guys are here.
I'm pretty sure my dad and I are both ADHD, so we'll be having a conversation I'll have a conversation in my head, and then I'll just start speaking aloud, and he's like, "Oh, I totally get it." Let's see where to start next. I guess I'll keep following the dragon body all the way down. Okay, both of those dragons together. Okay.
Yeah, Don, I'm glad you popped in for a little hello, see what we're up to. We're gonna have to pop in on one of your live streams here pretty soon. On these live streams, we're like 80% sketching and 20% talking. But we could do more talking on your live streams.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I know where I am. I gotta juggle quite a few layers on this one to make sure that I get the line art all good.
That character right there, I love the character.
Oh yes, this is Willow. I'm planning on doing lots of fun stuff with Willow this year. There.
We're basically at the 1 hour mark right now, but we can go
Really already?
Yeah, we can go just a couple more minutes.
Oh, that's lovely.
That way, maybe I can just I can have a little bit of ink on Evil Nira's face before we go. There we go. Let me go this way with this. Hey, my friend. We don't exclusively stream on Facebook, but this is just where we're starting out. So what we might end up doing is like streaming on Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. But we're just starting this series fresh and new. This is only episode 2 of this particular series. So
Just making it easy right now.
yeah, it's like most of the people that are following us and buying art and supporting the studio, they all just happen to be on Facebook. So this is just where we started. That way, easy for everybody to find us. But we will be streaming in more places here pretty soon. But we'll be doing this for the next month or two. We'll be right here on Facebook, and we'll be here every Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So at the same time, right now, on Mondays, and we might have.
I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch pretty soon. I don't know when yet, but definitely sometime.
Yeah, Kat,
in the next month or so.
Yeah,
I want to
Kat's-
start streaming on Twitch more often.
Yeah, Kat's on Twitch with all the cool people. I'll tell you that.
All the cool people. My goodness, nobody knows me.
Like
It's
I don't
fine.
even know how to stream on Twitch yet. She's got that all figured out.
Every mouse day. I like it.
And then there might be some random live streams throughout the week, just here and there. But the only one that we have scheduled, the only predictable one at the moment will be this one.
Yeah, we're very impulsive. I'm sure another one will pop up.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Might even do some art auction style streams, just to offer some things here and there. We've been doing it at some other good friends' streams, and we have a lot of fun doing that.
Oh, there's so much fun.
So we might do a sketch stream that also includes maybe a little bit. We'll have some offerings. So if somebody's interested in picking up something, we'll have some surprise.
Oh yeah.
Some surprise opportunities for.
And I know I want to do some where it's like you guys like give us suggestions on what to draw, and we just like do them really fast just to see like how funny we can make them.
Yeah, we could do some quick sketches, some quick drawings and stuff. That'd be fun. So yeah, we want to keep on growing it for sure. Chet. Chet's like, can't leave till the page is done.
And I'll probably finish up this banner for tomorrow because I want to order it this week. I kept getting not just not exactly constructive criticism, but definitely criticism on my current banner, where like we go to so many shows where there's either like children or teenagers and their parents are just like, do you have anything that's just like not sultry? And I'm just like, I do. This banner doesn't really do a good job, does it?
Every day we just have a live camera just going in the studio constantly. It's like, get to work.
Goodness, what are we, giraffes? No.
Yeah, we might think about doing something like that. Try to think of some things that we can pull off, some different some fun art stuff people can
Mm-hmm.
Can throw some ideas at us and see
Yeah.
what we can do in a couple of minutes. That'd be fun. And then maybe see who wants to pick it up.
I wanted to play a game of just like not art telephone, but something similar, where it's just like I'm drawing something and you're drawing something, and then we switch our paper like every 10 minutes, and we just add to the other person's drawing, and we just keep doing that until it's all full.
Yeah, we could do some stuff like that too.
I remember doing that in school, and it was so much fun. Didn't you have one of those where it's like somebody was like drawing on a desk and it just kept growing?
Oh, that was super fun. That's a good high school memory. If you want me to tell you that story, if you want me to tell you the story of the high school memory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty ancient. We'll see if I can remember it correctly, because it's like it happened so long ago, before the age of computers.
If you hear little wolves, that's Waffle asleep, having dreams of chasing something.
Yeah, I hear him back there. He's having a dream. You having a dream? I ain't never missed no gig. But no, the story back in high school, I would sit at my desk. I forgot what class it was, but I drew something on the desk and I just left it there. It's like we used to get in trouble all the time for drawing things on the desk. But somebody added something to it, and I saw it the next day, and I was just like, all right. It's like we basically ended up drawing like this crazy ass heavy metal band. Like, he drew a guitarist, I drew a drummer in the background, he drew a bass player. Like every day we added something else. I don't know how this lasted for a week. At the end of the week, somebody wiped off the desk, and I was so pissed off. It was such a loss. It was a loss of life. But that was a very fun, cool high school memory. And I never found out who that person was. It's a mystery. He was just my random art buddy.
I can't find a certain photo, so I gotta go find it. Let's see. If I look at like just like that, it's just like I'm downloading ass.
Hey, rewrite that off.
Oh my god. Oh man, our tax person would love to see that, wouldn't they?
They do.
Are you writing off $10,000 and does this say ass?
I believe that says ass. Like, I'm sorry, sir, but I needed to draw that, so I need to write that off.
No, you can't see my login information. No.
No Oompa Loompas. We have limits. Yeah, you got to write off the air you breathe just about to make ends meet. The life of an artist,
Mm-hmm. Especially living here, yeah.
Where they tax you for the air you breathe also.
Yes. So I will make myself a business and I will write off everything.
Everything.
Imagination. Don't know why I like that.
It works.
It made me think of it.
All right. Well, we'll be on here for like 5 more minutes.
Okay. Stay till your hand gives out.
I know. Stay till you pass out. Have you passed out yet?
That is not sustainable. It's interesting. I'm like browsing through, like you'll be able to see like the pop up here that I'm like downloading stuff.
Mm-hmm.
it's really funny because it's like there's a lot of kids, like since I'm using digital, it's all the pen pressure. And depending on how you like to draw, like if somebody draws like super duper hard on paper and it translates to this, like you'll change the pressure settings so that it's not just making globs like the whole time.
Yeah.
So I really like it when somebody makes a brush and they're just like, this is recommended for people who have weak pressure. And I'm just like, what? I'm not weak.
I'm not weak. What are you trying to say, man?
Weak sauce. Like, I just find it really funny. Here's some weak pressure.
Some weak pressure, yo.
Some weak sauce.
Yes. Yeah, I think next Monday we're gonna do. We're gonna use your idea, dude. We're gonna do some kind of. We'll figure it out. Some kind of thing where we're sketching something in 5 minutes. Let people throw ideas at it, and then maybe what we'll do is, well, I got a little spinner wheel. We can raffle it off to one of you, and then send it to you as a gift for participating in the 5 minute. What the heck did we just do? Drawing.
Okay. He's still doing the thing.
Yes, that's the basic rule here at the studio. It's what Kat said. I'll tell you what. I can here. Let me. I'm just gonna turn my camera off just for a second. I'll grab another page from the book so that way I can show it to you guys, and that'll be a fun little quick preview before we shut down for the evening. Next week, we're going to have the 5 minute challenge. Thanks to your suggestion. So you're responsible for that. So we expect you to be here. You got to see if we crash and burn or if we do good. So we'll do the 5 minute challenge next week. And then the week after that, we'll have some random pieces of artwork that if you want to make some bids on it, or if you want to pick it up, purchase it, whatever, we'll have some like a very small version of an art auction, because we're not really a art auction, like running our own art auction type of people. So we love attending other people's art auctions because they're so fun.
There we go.
So we'll do that, Jake. What are you doing there, Kat?
Oh,
that's cool. Is that a brush?
Yes.
Get the heck out of here. See, she knows more tricks than me, dude.
It's like come over here and look at it in real time.
Oh, I'm looking at it in real time.
No, here. Like,
oh, I'm gonna walk over there and
look at my real self.
Oh my god.
You have to walk 2 feet.
I have to walk 2 feet.
Yeah, that way I can go like that.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
So I can just do that instead.
All right, for stuff like this, digital is magic.
Because why am I gonna give myself freaking?
Yeah.
Freaking.
Did you have the brush or did you make the brush? Because
I downloaded it. I know how to make them, but I knew that somebody already had it.
Exactly. I want to make my own brush that has like chains.
Oh yeah.
Because I want to do a bunch of Spawn artwork, but I don't want to draw chains.
Bro, there's so many. There's so many chain brushes already existing. That's why I loved, because like I know I could make one myself, but I didn't need one that was like really, really specific. So I knew that somebody already created one.
Yeah, I need to buy some more.
Yeah,
brushes.
I will be finessing these scales a lot more, but I just wanted to check to see how the brush looked against my line art, because sometimes the lines are too thick, they're too thin.
Well, I tell you what, before while Kat is putting down some scales.
No, my hand hurts. I gotta take a break.
Oh, okay. You did like 3 strokes.
Oh my god, it was too much.
It was too much.
My hand's gonna fall off.
All right, I'll turn my cam back on because I said I was going to preview like a little piece of artwork, but I got Kat's website address up there, so that way you guys know where you could find Kat, and if you wanted to order a commission or anything like that, it's all well and good. This is my website here. You can always hop on over there. It's kind of a hub, so it makes it easy to find like my Facebook page and wherever it is that I happen to be at. There you go. This is page 8. So you see evil Nira, and you see regular Nira, regular normal size Nira, extra large Nira. So there you go. There's a little preview of that page already done. So that way you guys can see that. There's other stuff that we have that our publisher has for sale. If you wanted to check it out, like we have the 3D mouse pad and let me see here. See if I can grab it without knocking anything over. But we still have the 3D mouse pads over on committedcomics.com, just in case you wanted to purchase one of those. And dude, we have a Patreon. But this is a Patreon where I put up all of our slightly spicy, more adulty stuff because there's nudity on this particular Patreon. That's where I publish all of my nude stuff. Yeah, so
that
you want to
draw, not you, not you nude.
Not me. It's my drawings.
Yeah, making sure.
So you can see a lot of artwork on Club Corrupt. That is our Patreon where we put our fun adult material and our nude variant covers all go up there. It's like lots of rare artwork, lots of sketches, and I'll keep on posting up there. It's like a $5 Patreon thing. So it's a $5 gives you full access, and it's just one tier, $5. That's all it is, and that is that. That is all that. Sounds fun, dude. Yeah, we're gonna see you next week, and we're gonna do some 5-minute challenge drawings. We're gonna have, you know what? We'll have both of us doing it at the same time. It'll be super fun, and we'll get you guys to all throw some ideas at us. That'll be super cool. Yes. A drawing on a drawing for a drawing. That is quite meta. I can't send it to you, dude. I can't do it. But we have so many cool ideas. I am super looking forward to everything we got going on. So much Nira X. We got all year. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Let's see here. Yeah, we're about an hour 20, so we're going to go ahead and get ready to shut down for the evening. Thank you guys again for being with us, hanging out. I am going to get ready to play the outro, and then we're going to get out, have a snack, and then do it all again, man.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
All right. Good night.